Well, here we are. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. I just want to share with you guys, with you people, about a little bit more about myself. So I like to talk about this rock here. Yes, I'm out on a little walk today, and to get out of the house and to get some fresh air. It's a beautiful day, even though it's cool. It's windy here, but you know what? It's uh, it's not an excuse to stay indoors and to uh, to not go out and enjoy life the way it's supposed to be intended. You know, weather, we have to face weather every day, just like we face life every day. So we have to take it life one step at a time. You know, this little rock reminds me of my wife and I. We went last year in the spring, it was in May, I believe. We we went to a wild variety camp out, a culture camp out for people who are on a wild variety journey, and that's, you know, being well, sobriety and being well, and it's a mixture of wild, well variety, you know, not just to be, you know, free of alcohol, but to enjoy life and be well. So, you know, that's part of our tradition as Native people. It's to be sober. So, and anything that takes that our wellness away is not good for our life. It's not good for our spiritual life. It's not good for our mental and physical health. So we need to walk a well variety life, and we need to take each step one at a time, and one day at a time, and if we have to, 5 minutes at a time, because sometimes life can be very difficult. So we have to you know, be prepared and be strong. So hopefully I can get a message across to you know, and speaking about this. So uh, I have lots of questions. I've always had a lot of questions, and I just want to share this with anybody. You know, how to take a step at a time, one day at a time, and so far I made it this far. So I'm quite I should be proud of myself, and I am. So, you know, you know, in my early years, I lived it was pretty rough. It was pretty rough. I was brought into a rough society, you know, but you know, as the years went by, I only got stronger in knowledge and become more prepared, and you know, how to take care of myself, and had some great people along the way that really cared about me. So you know, if you find somebody that genuinely cares about you and loves you for who you are, you better hang on to them, because they're the ones that's going to pull you through life, and you need them, because we can't go through life alone. We're not meant to be. We're not designed to be alone. We're designed to be social and be sociable, and you know, being a hermit is not going to help you, you know, get any further in life than you know, anything that's designed to be alone. You know, you know, we're not designed to be, you know, to live like that. We're designed to enjoy each other, to live together, you know, as a community, you know, and a national community well as well. So we need to learn these things in life, and for ourselves, for one. So I'm fortunate that I've had some, you know, some people early in my life that cared about me. So uh, my dad, not my biological dad, but my Irish dad, he took me away from a situation that it could have been turned out much differently for me, and I'm grateful. So I'm very thankful for that the Creator, you know, I wasn't designed to just come into this world and be taken out, by whatever darkness. I'll call it darkness. And we all know about the darkness of this world, and how how terrible it can be. A lot of people experience it, and well, we all experience it, actually. It's just that some of us experience it more, whether by choice or whatever. But we do have choices to make, and whether we want to live in it or we, partake of all the evilness, or walk away from it, or we can't bend to pressure. You know, look at this tree behind me. That's a big tree. But it's rooted. It has its roots, firmly in the ground. And when the wind comes up and the storms come up, it's not going nowhere. So it deals with everything that comes to its, in everyday life. So we need to be like that tree, and we need to find other trees just as strong, to so we can, weather everything together, and support each other. So, that's what I, encourage you to do, is to live in a healthy force and be that strong person, because we all need to be strong in today, every day, and enjoy life, when the sun is shining, or when it rains, or when it's windy, or in cold, and, even endure the heat. It's not comfortable in hot air, but so there's days will be like that too. So we get a lot of sun sometimes, though. But it's those are choices that we need to be prepared for life and know how to live in all those circumstances. So personal choices is, you need to make wise decisions. So if I can help, in some way to help you make a better decision, is to think about your health. Because you only have, one life, one body, and one mind, and to make the decisions with. Those are the tools that God gave us. So we need to decide what we're going to do with our life, and to to live it the way it should be. So this is what I encourage, people today. And it's Thanksgiving here in Canada, so we got to be thankful. It's for not just for the weekend, not just for Thanksgiving, just because it's Thanksgiving. We need to be thankful every day. Just like Christmas. I believe that that we need to celebrate that feeling that that goes with Christmas. It should be celebrated every day to enjoy the gifts of life, not just for that one day, because the next day is gonna come along, and then what? So we gotta enjoy it every day, and learn how to do that. You know, I'm happy for what God has given me. You know, He's given me a lot of things in life. He's equipped me with the tools. You know, He's to walk my life in the way it should be intended. One step at a time, one day at a time, and next thing you know, along that journey, you'll find yourself. That's what what we need. We need to have a vision. We need to know where we're going, right? So hopefully early in life a person can decide what they want or what they need, and explore different things. Like in my other videos, I decided to be a carpenter very on. I was told I was born with a hammer in my hand, so I was always building something. So I became a carpenter. It was natural. And to be creative, I'm a creative person. I'm an artist, and I'll show you that. In some other videos that's coming up. And, as we go along, being creative, it takes. You need to think about what you're doing. The pencil doesn't draw by itself. But if you're a natural artist, it'll be a lot easier. See, our Father, he God, He's a creator. He's our creator. He created and he designed us. He designed us to live here and to he gave us such an awesome gift, you know, uh, to be alive, to experience life, and to trust him and what he says. I don't believe, just like when you tell your children, that you love them, you mean it, right? And that's what they have to understand, right? So that's our Father. We have to trust that He does love us the way, our Creator. When He tells us He loves us, He'll put things in our lives to show us how much He loves us. But we need to take that step, and go move forward, and not just sit in one place. Uh, we got to keep walking. You don't go nowhere without walking. So, uh, you know, I don't know. You know, well, I shouldn't say I don't know. Because every day we're on a journey, and what is a journey all about? It's about going somewhere. It's about doing something. It's about exploring. On more of these one-on-one, I'll take you to some spots, in around here, and show you how beautiful, in the world that we live. It's amazing. I've a friend told me, I talked to him about going on a canoe trip, and I want to do that. And his idea was, well, why you want to do that? And I says, well, I want to see what's around the next bend. I remember going for walks and creeks. What's around the next bend? The curiosity should drive you to see what's around the next bend. And you know what he told me? He said, well, once you see one bank, you've seen them all. And I says, oh no, you're not looking at the whole picture. If you see one bank, the next bank is going to be different. You got to look for the differences. You know, you got to look for what's there. But there's something different all the time. And so, to me, you need to a person needs to open their eyes and see, the difference in life. And we just can't look blatantly blindly into life, and thinking that everything's the same. It's not the same. I see all these trees around here. Each one is different. Each one is unique, and we have to find the uniqueness in life and find that for that uniqueness for ourselves, and and push yourself and challenge yourself to find a difference in life. You know, it's we're equipped in school to the numbers and words and how to put all that together, and it's up to you. How do you use those, right? So it's I'm enjoying it. There's many times when I was down and and struggling, but you know what? It's you have to find the strength within you to get up and go, and make a way for yourself. That's our purpose. Is to find a difference in life for ourselves, and maybe help those along the way, because there's a lot of people who need help. Why don't you be a witness in your life and show somebody there is a light in the world? So we have to be thankful for that we do have a life, and that let's do this together, and work together as a community and be better citizens in this world. And I'm going to leave that thought with you today, and thank you for watching Modern Native on Off Grid with me today. And I hope you like what the words I'm saying, because I'll be sharing with you a lot of different things that I learned, and hopefully you can take something out of it for yourself, and put it in place where it belongs. Good things. We all want good things in life. I can't I don't think there's a person in the world that doesn't want something good for themselves, right? So let's do this, and I hope you have an awesome day, and thank you.